Alright, so we're at the Expo for the Fresno half marathon, marathon, and ultra. A lot of people showing up. Gonna go get my bid. Luckily there's a lot of people doing the ultra, so my line's pretty good.
So they had it up on the screen.
Alright, we got the pace crew. We got... introduce yourselves.
Yeah. Mark Dorman.
Take the beast!
The infamous Mark Dorman.
Yeah.
What pace are you guys running?
I am not running this one. No. This will not be me, and you won't see me holding it tomorrow. It's probably yours.
This is me plus 25.
Don't forget the man.
335.
335 for Dion.
Back on camera once again. Kyle. It's been a while. I believe the Headlands 100 was the last film I did.
Yeah, somebody wussed out on the Sierra Nevada, but we won't get into that.
You know,
How to go solo.
I choose life, so I didn't want to do that event. But yeah, we'll be out there tomorrow running 425.
All right, and I'm doing 310. So.
It's 310.
I mean,
310. The beast.
I'm doing 410. Whoops. Give or take an hour.
That part's gonna end up on the cutting room.
Yeah.
Damn it.
How have you been?
Good. Are you filming this?
Yeah.
Oh.
They had a
Isn't the red light on?
Is this the before?
Yeah. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you at any ultras. Man.
No, I've been working on speed, doing the shorter stuff.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow?
Half.
Oh, okay. Half? Wow. I'm just going to turn this off now. You ready for your race?
Yeah.
You going to win?
Yeah.
Let's see your number. All right. How far are you going to go? A quarter mile?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Do your best, okay? All right, there goes the kids' quarter mile race. All right, here he comes. There he goes. Go Brandon! Brandon! All right, did you have fun?
Yeah.
All right, what'd you get? Can you show me your medal? All right, and you got some water? Good stuff. All right, morning of the marathon. How's it going, Kyle?
Going well, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've run this far, so
Yeah, I hear you.
that and it's pretty damn early, but
Yeah.
other than that, man, looking forward to a good day. The clouds actually look like they're kind of breaking, which
Yeah.
is nice. There's
Hopefully no rain today.
yeah, it's forecasted a couple days ago for rain, but you know what? It actually looks like it's going to be real nice.
Yeah,
How you feeling, Dave?
pretty good. Got some
Yeah.
good sleep, and
Did you get your breakfast burger in?
it's in my backpack. I'm gonna eat it right now.
Hopefully you brought something for Mark, because he said he's awfully hungry in there.
Oh man, I'm sure you guys got some kind of food supplements in the store.
Probably, you know, since Sierra Running Company is the best running store in Fresno, I'm sure there's probably something in there.
Yeah.
But cool, man. Yeah, I should have a good run today. 10:05 pace. You know, not too big of a deal. So.
Yeah.
Yep,
Cool, man.
ready to go.
All right. First marathon, finally.
I guess, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
No.
Aren't you pacing?
The contract said it pays for half.
Marathon. First marathon.
First marathon. We'll see. I'm not promising anything.
Man, lame.
Talk to me about 4 hours afterwards and see if I'm in good spirits. If you see me in good spirits, that means because I finished. If I'm in bad spirits, it's because I died somewhere.
Well, I probably won't see if you died somewhere.
Probably not.
All right, there's most of the pacers taking off to the start line. I better start running.
Walking down to the start line of the marathon and ultra marathon at the 2011 Two Cities event in Fresno. I was luckily chosen through the store this year to lead the or be the pace coordinator for the full marathon. So I've actually taken it upon myself to form a cool group of eight people, 7 males, 1 female. I don't know if you can make them out. Way up there in the bright green clothes running in a line, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So upon taking on that duty, you know, I decided that I would pace myself at the 4-hour, 25-minute marathon. So it's going to be a long day, but looking forward to it. It's, you know, what I could do to give back to the city I was born and raised in, and, you know, being in the running community, this is a really cool opportunity for me. So kind of excited. Just hope the weather holds out. So we're forecasting for rain today, but things look pretty good, as you can see. So should be good weather if I take care of my body, hydrate, all that type of stuff. It should be a good day. So look forward to catching back up with you guys later.
They proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Woo! And the home of the brave. Thank you, Ben. All right, we're looking. The Ultra Ankle. This is the 2011
Here comes Michael Hess's pace group. All right, Mike. All right, Kyle. 425.
Right, coming around mile 12 or so. How you guys doing back there? Good. We're leading the 425 group. We're about right on pace.
Kyle is great.
We'll see. It's a little early to be making calls like that, but if all goes well, we'll have these nice healthy group of people behind me, all finishing at 425. Good job, guys. Good amount of people out this morning. David Lehman's right up there. Cool. We'll catch you guys.
All right, just past the halfway point.
I want to be on there too. Hi.
All right, how's everybody doing?
Doing good. You're great. Thanks for David.
All right, how you guys doing? Good job. All right. Who's running their first marathon today?
Woo.
Right there. Awesome. You too? Yeah. All right. Cool deal. Just about 13 more to go. All right, so finished up with the marathoners. I'm just finishing up another about 5 miles to the 50K. So taking a little break, getting something to eat, then be all done. And I don't know, I really need some water. The last couple aid stations just had Gatorade. So hopefully I'll hit a water station pretty soon here and finish up, go home, take a nice hot bath, and go get some lunch. But on the nicer part of the run here, it's Saltwater Park, where I usually train. So nice little trail. Honestly, running on all that paved road for 26.2 miles was really getting to my legs. Not used to riding on the road, especially that far. So my legs are a little tired, but not too bad. That's kind of a bit of a refreshing part of the course. Instead of running with people, I'm by myself now, which I kind of enjoy a little bit more. And yeah, just gonna knock this last part out. Running on the road kind of tore my legs up a little bit, but this is the last hard part here up this hill. Not too far. Then oh, that's mile 30. Of course, it's about a quarter mile long, so I got about a mile and a quarter left. Once I get to the top here, I should be able just to kind of run out the last mile, hopefully fairly well. But yeah, so almost done. All right, officially 1 mile left. So it's about, I don't know if you can see that, we got 30.13. So just about a mile. Should be able to jam it out pretty good. Okay, so all done with the race. Paced the 4-hour, 10-minute group today. My friend Sarah Wilson pretty much ran the entire marathon portion of the race with me. Her and I were both signed up for the the 50K. So instead of the 26.2 miles, we ran 31 today. The course was a little long. The marathon was actually more like 26.5. The ultra, I haven't talked to Sarah about what mileage she got, but I had like 31.3 or something like that, which I'd rather have the course a little bit longer than short if I could get more running mileage for my money. But you know, whatever. And yeah, had a good time today. Enjoyed running with everybody, meeting some new people. You know, people from Fresno who I've never met before that I met during the run. People who came all the way from out of town to support the race. It was cool pacing. Thanks to Kyle and Aaron over at Sierra Running Company for giving me the opportunity to do that. It was a really cool experience. Hopefully we'll do it again next year. But had a really great time. The support along the race is getting better and better every year. You know, it's just becoming, every year I'm looking more and more forward to it now. It's just becoming a better run every time I've ran it. So hopefully that keeps going like that, and they keep progressing and making it a better run. It'd be nice if we had more crowd support along the course, but pretty much anyone in Fresno who is going to support a marathon are the people who are running it, unfortunately. So there's not a lot of community behind it like I wish, but hopefully in the future we'll get more people out on the sides, train people on, and you know, if it's not your friends and family who are out there, there's pretty much almost no one out there. There's a few spectators who just kind of randomly come out and watch, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully it'll get bigger and better as time goes on. But yeah, so had a good time. Didn't run as fast as I wanted to. I knew what to expect for the first marathon distance as far as finishing, but I really wanted to kind of crank out the last like about 5 miles and, you know, do at least sub 5 hours, but I think I did like 5 hours and 20 minutes. Just by the time I got done pacing, it kind of just felt like I'd been out there for a long time, and just wasn't really feeling it too much after that. Kind of stopped and ate a little bit, and then started running again, but you know, I just didn't really feel like having I was pushing myself, but I didn't push myself as much as I would have liked to. Just didn't really have it today. But you know, always gonna kind of have hit and miss days, and the beginning of today was pretty good. The end of the run, last 5 miles, not as good as I want it to be, but still, it was another ultra. I think that was ultra number 21. I need to start keeping track of these things. I'm not even sure. Someone asked me how many marathons I've ran, and I think it's 8. I'm not too positive. I don't know. I need to start writing some of this stuff down, I think. But yeah, I'm probably not going to run any ultras until February. Do the Rocky Road 100 again. But as far as right now, I'm just going to kind of, you know, still run the distance, just more training at home. Trying to save up some money here, but I'll run a 5K on Thanksgiving, December, January. I just got to figure out a good training plan, and I'm trying to kind of map out all my runs for 2012. So, but yeah, I had a good run today, and it was great seeing some old friends out there. And until next time.
All right. Well, we are back from the Two Cities half marathon, full marathon, and 50K, which takes place annually in Fresno. It's the first week in November, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, that I was fortunate enough this year to be one of the pacers for the marathon. Apologize for not really getting a whole lot of actual running footage, which I thought I'd be able to get more, but it wound up being kind of difficult with the task at hand. So sorry about that for those viewers that like to see a little more footage while running. But I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll have to make up for that with the post-race interview here. But anyways, yeah, things went well. I was, like I said, the 4:25 pacer, and I believe my finish time was 4:25:06. So I was right on my mark, and as the pace team leader, coordinator, whatever you want to call it this year, the rest of the runners that I had on my crew this year did really well. Out of the 8 total pacers, I think 7 of them all hit their times right on. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. The 3:10 pacer was a little bit off. He actually ended up running 3 hours 15 minutes. So, he was a little slower, but what can you do? I mean, running that far and that fast, you never really know what can happen. And in my opinion, the whole job of the pacer is to obviously help people who are out on the course to the best of your ability, help them hit a goal time. And sometimes that may not necessarily mean running the whole entire distance with that person or group of people or whatever, but rather doing what you can to try and help that person achieve their goal time. And to run 26 miles and to hit everything spot on to the minute or the second, there's a lot of margin of error there. So kind of what I'm trying to say is, even though our 3:10 pacer was a little slow, the guy did an outstanding job, as did everybody. Certainly one of the pacers that I had out there, whom all you guys know now, because we shoot a lot of these videos together and do a lot of ultras together, and we've made a really good friendship in the last year, or slightly over a year now, doing these ultra marathons. David was out there, and he paced the 4:10 group, and he was nails. He, for the most part, hit the 4:10, and I say for the most part because Dave actually was signed up to do the 50K, so his job of pacing people actually was it's kind of funny. He only ran 26 miles. The last 0.2 is where the 50K splits from the marathon, so he actually kind of veered off and did a different path for the last almost 5 miles for him. But through the 26-mile mark, I know he was on pace to hit a 4:10, so he did his job. He may or may not have had the best run in his 50K, which I'm sure we'll all get to see, or you guys will hear what he has to say about that on his post-race video. But I know he had fun. I know he was just as honored as I was to actually be one of the pacers this year. It means a lot. I feel kind of obliged, I guess, for lack of better terms, to be a pacer, even though I was the actual coordinator of the group. I still kind of found it fun and an honor for me to go out and to kind of give back. As some of you guys might know, I manage the local running store, CR Running Company, here in Fresno, and I know a lot of people in the running community. I've been involved in the running scene here now for a while. It's what I do. It's my passion. Both outside of work and at work. So it was really a cool experience. I'm glad I got to do it. I saw lots of people out on the course, running, whom I know and have run with before, as well as cheering for me on the side. So it was a really good day. The weather was great. Like I said, it probably couldn't have gone any better. Didn't really get, as much training in as I would like. That becomes a consistent theme on these post-race interviews. I always say how I'd like to train more, but literally, I haven't done much since the Headlands 100 in August, and you know, I did one 20+ mile training run, and that was about it. So running on the pavement was actually pretty tough. My recovery this week's been kind of slow, and I think a lot of that is just from pounding the pavement and the asphalt for so long, which I generally don't. I generally don't do long runs like that on the road, and my legs kind of took a toll after that. But I think that also kind of reconfirms, you know, my passion and love for trail running. I definitely wouldn't say that I'm not ever going to do a marathon anymore, because, you know, let's face it, that's probably unrealistic. But I definitely enjoy the trail runs much more. Even if I'm doing 50 or 100 miles, it just seems to be more fun, and I think that for now is kind of where my passion's at. So I definitely see myself in the next couple of months gearing up for some more ultras. It is, you know, kind of mid-November, and I don't really see myself doing anything the rest of this year. But come 2012, I should have a whole kind of list of events that I want to do, which include at least one 100-miler. If I can sneak it in, the training, and convince the other half to agree and let me do one, maybe I can get 200-milers in, which would be awesome. But we'll see. You know, I'm at the point now where I'm running because I love it, I enjoy it. You know, I never feel like I have to run or I'm forced to run, and I like that feeling. You know, kind of growing up, it was one of those things where I ran a lot, not only because I enjoyed it, but in some ways I kind of considered it a job. You know, running scholarships and things like that, it's kind of your duty to go out and run, and that's your part of the bargain. And now, since I'm kind of over that, and I've obviously not been in school for a while now, kind of the things have shifted, and I really enjoy, like I said, just going out and running when I can and when I want to, and not really ever feeling like I have to go so far or so fast. It's a nice feeling. So I definitely look forward to going out and doing some more trail running in 2012 and doing a lot more events with Dave. I think it's going to be a good year. So we'll catch up with you guys out on the trails, and hopefully I'm back behind the camera again soon. All right, well, we'll talk to you guys later. Going to work. Yeah. Saturday morning, 8:15. Getting it done. Lame.